Alright, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Prime Shinobi back at it with another video, and in this video I'm doing my One Piece Manga Chapter 1026 review. The name of the chapter is called The Pivotal Clash, and the chapter name definitely resonates, or I don't know if that's even the word. I can't even put this chapter into words. Definitely one of the best chapters in Wano. I'd say probably top 5 in Onigashima, top 5 in all of Wano. I don't know. I have to think more into that. But this chapter was definitely crazy. It was like a buffet chapter. Well, not necessarily a buffet chapter. Like by buffet chapter, I mean like we got information on everybody and a lot of people what they're doing. But this chapter was, I definitely say, it was more of what we wanted to see. Like we enjoyed seeing the other stuff, but this is like the stuff that we mainly wanted to see on the rooftop and the most pivotal stuff with Kaido, Yamato, Momo, and Luffy. So the cover story is Nami and Leo. Leo is the midget Tontara from Dressrosa, fashioning cute clothes for a lion cub, and it looks like they're on Zoe right now. And yeah, that's good. We're not here to talk about that though. But anyway, so we start off the chapter in the flower capital of Wano, and we see, as we know, the people of Wano, the flower capital, they were having a little, a festival. They were happy because they knew that by tomorrow morning, by the dawn of Wano, of the day, of the night. Sorry for the outside noise. Can't do anything about it. But by the dawn of the day or the night, Wano is going to be free of Kaido and Orochi. So yeah, so they're happy. They're having a good time. We see old Toko, and I forgot the name of the long nosed man that took care of Otama, but yeah, Otoko's having fun. She looks like she's eating some cotton candy, and everyone's just having a good time. And the old man starts having flashbacks to when Otama went on a boat to go to Onigashima because she wanted to fight. He's thinking about Otama to see if she's all right, and how there's no way really to tell because Onigashima was across the sea. From what they know, because they don't know that Onigashima was in the air and it's flying towards the flower capital, and it's getting really close. So yeah, and we see one of Kaido's reporters. I don't know what they're called, but they have like little paper with an eye on them, and they have they basically communicate with Kaido and everyone else on Onigashima, giving them information on what's going on, like telepathically. So so one of them is peeking, is on the roof peeking, and it shows they say that they see Yamato uh, bruised and bloodied. So yeah, because she had just fought with Kaido, and the sight that makes him question his eyes. And he tells everyone on Onigashima there's two dragons. One is Momo, one is Kaido, but people don't know that Momo is a dragon. So you know, yeah. So they're kind of like, who is the other dragon? But two dragons face to face, Momo and Kaido, and Straw Hat Luffy, and Yamato. She has a flashback to when Momo said that if he could be a great big monster like that, he could actually help everyone. Which I guess I don't know what chapter this was in, but it's definitely foreshadowing from Oda on his part to what we're gonna get to in Wano. So here we are. So yeah, uh, we see Queen. It's kind of like, what the hell is that? But whatever it is, it's an enemy, so they have to fight it. But yeah, so we see Kaido. He's gonna shoot Momo. They're directly face to face. He's gonna shoot him with the blast breath, and Momo, he does a little circle to spin around the beam so he doesn't get hit. So it looks like he's getting more used to moving it, or maybe he just moved out of panic. So yeah. So Luffy tells to Momo. Actually, no, no, no. So Luffy, he jumps in the air and he does gear third, and he puts armament hockey. So Luffy requests Momo to do something, and as Momo is telling him that he can't, Luffy goes up in the air, does gear third, puts armament hockey. So Gum Gum Elephant Gun, he hits Kaido directly on the head again, sending his head down in a nosedive position. Uh, so yeah, and Luffy tells Momo to bite Kaido and hold on to Kaido, so grip onto him with his teeth. So he does that. He builds up the courage, and he has flashbacks to when the night where uh, Odin and Toki died, when Kaido went to their house and he was gonna throw Momo off the roof. So yeah, so he bites Kaido. Kaido is definitely in pain. He definitely feels that. Momo's gripping onto Kaido with all his teeth, so he's biting an Emperor of the Sea. which is insane. But yeah, so yeah, Momo has tears in his eyes because he's biting so hard. He's gripping onto Kaido's scales, and he's still having flashbacks to that night, of course. And Kaido's like, what the hell are you doing?" And Momo's just thinking to himself all the things that Kaido has done. You know, telling him like all the things that you've done to my country. If it weren't for you, my father, and my mother would still be alive. Wano would be at peace and would not be in oppression. So there we go. So then Luffy tells Momo to get away from. Wait, is that? No. Yamato, because Yamato's watching on the sideline. Sorry. Uh, she tells Momo to get away from Kaido. As Luffy, he jumps directly and he hits Kaido on the side of the head. So it's basically to able to distract Kaido in some sort of way, to distract him and stun him temporarily from doing anything. So Luffy punches Kaido with Conqueror's coding, I'm assuming, because you know he's Kaido. That's how he has to fight him, because that's how he could get hurt. So, and we see a crack in the skull of Onigashima. I don't know if this was from that hit, but we see a crack in that one of the eyes. I believe it's the left eye. There's like a big gaping hole coming from that hole. So, yeah. So there we go. So then we cut to the treasure repository under the dome, under the rooftop, and we see Inuarashi and Jack right there. And Jack is telling Inuarashi if he had landed one more good hit on him, he would not be able to stand anymore. And we see that Inuarashi, he's kind of tired. He's he fought, he's bleeding. So, and then after that, we also cut to Perospero and Nekomamushi. Nekomamushi's on the ground. He's looks like he's losing the fight. They're not looking in good states at all. And we see Kara and Wanda uh, calling out for Nekomamushi, and both their Sulongs wore off. So I'm assuming the moon got covered or something, or they have a really short time limit on their Sulong forms. So yeah. So yeah, Momo still has doubts for himself because that's how Momo is, and Luffy yells at him, "That's the Emperor of the Sea. That is a Yonko. That's one of those three great powers of the world. Kaido's probably top three strongest in the world right now." And he's basically reminding him, "You just took a bite of a Yonko. Is there a single thing left in the world for you to be scared of? Like, what else could you possibly be scared of if you just bit a Yonko?" And Momo responds, "No." Yamato has a cheerful face, and Luffy, he orders Momo to leave and go stop Onigashima. Sorry for that notification. To go stop Onigashima, and because obviously Onigashima is going to the flower capital. Kaido wants to crush the flower capital with Onigashima and make new Wano with Yamato as his shogun. But yeah, so he tells Momo to leave and stop Onigashima from crushing the flower capital. And we see Zoro and Sanji hear that because you know the telepathic thing that can like basically alert everyone in Wano of what's going on from the roof or whatever or wherever it is. But yeah. So yeah, they're like what? They're like Momo, like what? Like how could that be Momo? And you know they're still fighting King and Queen. So yeah, Luffy tells. We cut back to that to Luffy and Momo. Luffy tells Momo, "Do not worry about Kaido. I'll guarantee you, I will win." And everyone that's hearing this is so electrified, basically filled with hope yet again, and like, oh, that's Luffy Taro and Lord Momonosuke. Luffy's gonna beat Kaido. This is it. Momo's gonna stop Onigashima from crushing the flower capital. So yeah, Luffy's like, I got this. All right, you go stop. You go save the flower capital, and I'm gonna stay here and beat this guy up. So very good leadership skills from Luffy. Very good plan. I didn't think about that. That Momo would be the one to stop Onigashima. So very good, very good. We see everyone's reactions to hearing that. We see Big Mom basically clowning Luffy from hearing this. She's laughing like, you know what I mean? She's laughing about like, what a funny guy. Kid is like, you better win, Straw Hat. And Law's like, what the hell has Luffy been doing all this time? Otama's calling for Luffy. Frankie's like, yeah, Luffy. And everyone's like, Luffy Taro, you got this. So, yeah. So Kaido, he goes in with a Thunder Baguo attack. He's gonna hit him again, and he says, "Is there even a single chance you can beat me?" He asks Luffy, and Luffy says, "As long as I'm alive, I have infinite chances." And they clash. Luffy and Kaido, they clash yet again with Conqueror's coding, and they splits the sky open. So that's like very reminiscent of when Shanks went to go up to Whitebeard to clash and warn him about Ace and warn him about Blackbeard. So yeah, so that's so he's like, you know, he splits the sky open, the clouds open, they split open, making the moon visible yet again. And the moon is basically right out. It's nothing's hiding, no clouds, no nothing. And Jack and Jack and Perospero, they're like, oh god, because they're fighting minks, so they know the Sulong form is gonna give them problems. So they're like, now that the moon is visible again, they're gonna be strong again, and it's gonna probably gonna beat me. So and both of them, they say Odin one sword style as they go back into their Sulong forms, and Nekomamushi does a move, Feline Frenzy. He charges uh at Perospero. He hits him with one hit, and uh Inuarashi does a K9 cleaver attack at Jack. One hit to the stomach area, the belly button, basically. And we get confirmed, eldest son of the Big Mom Pirates, Perospero, down and out. Lead performer of the Animal Kingdom Pirates, Jack the Drought, down and out. So Jack and Perospero are both out for the battle that we know of. And the W goes to Inuarashi and Nekomamushi, and we see the final panel, final little square of the chapter is Orochi peeking his head through one of the blinds of one of the little houses in Onigashima, saying, "You're kidding me. There goes Jack." But I guess that's not my problem. So we know Orochi. We obviously know he's a terrible, awful person, but he's still hiding within Onigashima. He's still alive. Well, we knew that for a while, but he's right there. He's been watching what's been going on, still hiding. I can't wait till they find him to finally kill him, beat him, do whatever. Basically make him pay for what he's done to Wano, for what he's done to Odin, and yeah. So that was the chapter. That was One Piece manga chapter 1026. No break. We're getting a chapter directly next week. Yet again, great chapter. I really enjoyed the chapter. Definitely one of the best chapters in Wano. Top three, top five for me in Onigashima. I don't know about Wano. It's gonna take me a lot because there's a lot of good chapters in Wano. That's obviously one of the best arcs. So I cannot wait. I'm already losing my breath talking about everything that's been going on. Everything about Luffy, Kaido, Momo, Inuarashi, Nekomamushi, Orochi. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys the next time. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and see you on the next one. Peace.